Hello, this is Coach David Halal. This subject today is increase your vibration by feeling good. Now, feeling good is the key to increase your vibration so you can attract, so you can pull towards you what you want, or so what you want can be, or what you want can pull you towards it, or towards her, or towards he or him, is by feeling good, right? So it is very important. It is of a, sine qua non significance, meaning that it's a extremely important significance for you to feel good so you can receive what you want. What you desire is not far from you. In fact, it's closer to you than you think. What you want, what you desire is inside of you. It's up to you to attract, to create, to pull towards you. It's up to you to do that. You see? So it's very important to feel good. How do you increase your vibration? Not only by feeling good, but how do you make yourself feel good? Now let me give you a quick history lesson before I dive deep into this subject. Do you know that for you to, back in the days, and even now, those who are of higher class, of a higher, level in society, those who have king's blood in them, royal blood, those who understand their value, those who know where they come from and where they're going. You see, like somebody like me, I am just a common, or I guess I should say I'm just an average man. But I'm not common. I'm extremely uncommon. And little by little, you will know how uncommon I am. Because I feel it. I know it. I've known it since I was a little baby. That I'm not like other kids. Like other kids are not like me. Like other Haitians, Americans, or black men are not like me. Not that I am any better than they are. But I recognize this greatness in me. I recognize this power that I have in me. I could not explain this power that I have, but I felt it. And I remember being about 12, 13 years old. My dad, actually 12 years old, he sent me, I was about to be 13, so before I became a teenager, my dad sent me a cassette. He spoke on it. He said, "Son, you are a beyond air. You live beyond air." I don't know where he got it from. That was the first time he told me that, and I don't think he ever told me that again. But being a beyond air, or being having royal blood in me, that day I understood there's something in me. I'm not like others. I cannot live a simple life. Now, when I said a simple life, I mean a hidden, obscure life. I have greatness in me. So the royal people, the kings and the queens and the princesses and princes, those who have power inside of them, who knew and who know who they are, they don't, marry people of lower class. It has been said, all the great, that's why a king would have a son or daughter, and he would look sometimes miles, hundreds, thousands of miles away to get another king's son or another king's daughter, to marry his son, to marry his daughter, because they were not to mix and match with lower class. Sometimes the relationship is having struggles because the class that you are, you're trying to, you're an ego. You're a lion, you're an eagle. You're trying to marry a chicken as an eagle. It's not gonna work. An eagle cannot be with a chicken, because an eagle cannot make love to a chicken. It will kill the chicken. An eagle cannot, in fact, it has been said, I've read in a book, that eagles make love while they in the air, thousands of miles, but they are intertwined, doing it, mating, having sex, making love while they falling down. It seems like they're falling down, I should say, but they are intertwined doing that. A chicken could not do that. A chicken could not, jump or even fly that high. Look, as I'm saying that, there's an eagle right there. I wish I could show you if I wasn't driving. There's an eagle flying high, soaring. You see? And the kings and the queens and the princes and the princesses, they know that. They knew that. And they would not marry of lower class. Why? Because the vibration of lower class is too low. It's not the amount of money, the amount of stack and bonds and how big your portfolio, financial portfolio is, but it's the vibration you're putting out. And they know that they have to marry those who are of higher vibration. And what they did, they would send and send letters and send messengers all the way, to another country. The king of France would meet with the king of England and say, let's marry our daughter, my daughter with your son. Why? Because those are, not only for political reasons, but really for vibrational reasons. They are flying at the same level. They are both egos. Do you understand what I'm saying? So to raise your vibration, you must feel good, like I said. And how do you do that? You do that by a few different ways, or a few ways put together. Tony Robbins, the greatest motivational speaker, the one that, the big tall guy that you might see on TV or YouTube, Tony Robbins, great motivational speaker. He said that in order for you to accomplish greatness, you must create, or what he called a MAP, M-A-P, massive action plan. For you to get out of this low vibration and to increase it, you're gonna have to use multiple things at the same time. First, you need sound. That means you need music that you like, whether it's instrumental, whether it's music with words. Me, I like to use, I know the music with words. I would like, let's say, if I like a song, for example, I like, let's say Biggie Smalls or Tupac or whoever, I like them. So what I'll do is look for their instrumental on YouTube and listen to it when I wake up. That music excites me, or any other music you like, you can play it. But the reason why I don't choose words is because some of the words, of course, in rap music sometimes can be negative. But the sound excites me, so I'll put the sound. And some of you might say, well, I like to put worship music. Of course, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Use your worship music. Use what elevates and increase your vibration. Second, you need smell. I like to smell good. Like I carry different cologne in my bag, different oil, where sometimes I'll be driving. And when I get to work, I was smelling one way at, while I'm driving. But when I get to work, 11, 12 noon, 1 p.m., when my vibration starts changing, I will start again, with a different cologne that have a different smell. And then, of course, you need sight. You need to see something. So that means you need to hear, you need to smell, and you need to to see. So you need pictures. I remember when I was in college, I used to go to the mall. I would go to the mall and look around and look at beautiful things. I would go to the mall. I would go to car dealers. I would test drive cars that I know I couldn't afford then. But do you know what? 20 years later, today, 20 years this year, I've driven every single car, whether it come to a Lexus, BMW, Mercedes, I've driven every single one of them. Why? Because I put that vibration out, the vibration of feeling good. Whether it comes to a pair of shoes that I wanted, that I couldn't afford, I've had all of them. And in fact, not only all of them, sometimes I've had 8, 9 pair of the same type of shoe, just different color, same type of sneakers, just different colors, right? Why? Because I had put that vibration out back in the mid-90s, 95, 96, 97, looking at beautiful houses. I've lived in multiple beautiful houses and beautiful condos or apartments. Why? Because that's what I was putting out. Different amount of money. Money people say that, that they can't make. I said, this is the money I wanted to make. And I put that out there. And it makes me feel good even before I had it. And therefore, I've made that money. Do you understand what I'm saying? So don't get stuck and say, well, this is how my life is. Wherever you are right now, your best thinking took you there. Your best thinking took you exactly where you are. It's nobody else's fault. It's not your dad's fault. It's not your mom's fault. It's not your husband's fault. It's not your wife's fault. It's your own thinking. It's your fault. Whether good or bad, it's your fault. Increase your vibration by doing these things, these steps. Smell good. Hear things that please you. Talk to yourself also is the fourth one I wanted to say. You must talk to yourself and say how awesome you are, how great you are, how happy you are, how grateful you are. Be thankful for those things you have now, for the people you have in your life now, and for the things that you will have. And then, of course, you need to sightseeing, to dream building, they call it. Look at beautiful things. MAP, M-A-P, massive action plan. Make things happen in your life, okay? This is Coach David Halal, fearlessly and passionately pursuing his call and my destiny. Don't forget to subscribe, like my videos, share with your friends. I'll talk to you again. Bye-bye. Peace.